right, boys, we're here with break number 428. And it is a Panini Prospects break. It is going to be 2 boxes of Panini Prism Draft Picks 2021. And then we got 4 boxes of 2022 USA Baseball Stars and Stripes. I was going to say possibility of 20 autographs, but I think it's somewhere like a 15 autographs, 5 memorabilia type of split on the USA Baseball Stars and Stripes. And then we have 5 autographs in the Panini Prism Draft Picks, as well as 3 numbered parallels minimum. I was going to say I'm probably going to order some more Triple E and some other prospect stuff. The prospects that have come out the last year or so are really, really good. So I think there's still Triple E and stuff out there from some distributors. I'll probably order a case of each thing kind of to see where it's at. But for this break, we have the team list on the left upper right-hand corner is going to be the overhead camera. We have man Cal Ripken Jr. Project 2020, Ben Baller to the card, Charm City. What I will say about the USA baseball box is if a guy is not drafted by a major league team and he's still in college or still in high school, because you do have some U15 guys in here. You do have some guys that are in college that they're not eligible because they were sophomores for the MLB draft this past year. We'll random all of their cards. So let's say it's like 4 bases. Jackson Holiday obviously goes to the Orioles, but I'm going to use him as an example. Let's say there's 4 base Jackson Holiday cards, and then you're going to have an autograph of Jackson Holiday and a parallel. We would then random all 6 of those cards off as a whole group. So like Jackson Holiday cards will be random off to everybody else in the break. That's kind of how we're going to roll with this. I think that's probably the best way to go about it for that. But we have, like I said, 4 Stars and Stripes. We'll start with one of them, and then we'll do 2 Stars and Stripes, and then we'll go to a Panini Draft Picks, and we'll do more Stars and Stripes. I hope everyone's having a good evening. There's 1 spot left in the basketball break if you guys want to see some basketball ripped tonight. As for baseball, there is a Bowman. Probably we'll start to drop the prices of some of that stuff. We do have a mini up for the Bowman, as well as I'll probably drop the prices for some of the remaining teams. It's Bowman 2022. And then we also have a 2 football breaks that are up. Probably work some of the prices for the select. Probably can lower it a little bit. See if that entices anybody to fill that one up. But that's kind of where we're sitting at with that stuff. Let's get rolling here into the baseball Stars and Stripes. It's a chance of 5 autographs and or memorabilia. But good luck to everybody. Starting us off with Tamar Johnson going to the Pirates in J.J. Adams Stone. We're going to have, and I hope Mike's in here to help a little bit with this, Jack O'Connor, 50 out of 80, 18U. I'm not sure if O'Connor was drafted or not. But I don't know if Mike's in here to help. Normally helps with some of the prospect stuff. Let's see if Jack O'Connor was drafted. I know he's a top prospect, or was. Almost all of these guys are. That's his daddy. Let's see where he was drafted at. Jack O'Connor. It's 126th ranked prospect. It looks like he's from Virginia. It does not say he committed to the University of Virginia. So it does not look like he was drafted. Oh no, it says let's see. It says he was drafted. He's only a commit to the University of Virginia. Well, maybe he wasn't drafted? I don't know. Someone, I'm gonna have to do some more research about this. I know that he was a top prospect in Virginia. I've heard the name before, just locally. Might be. Then we have Jace Young on the foil. We have our first autograph, 23 out of 84 silhouettes. Massa Chilcutt, 15U. So this is definitely going to be an autograph that's going to go up random to everybody. 15U, kid's definitely not drafted. Still a high schooler, 15-year-old. Most of the guys that are in the USA Baseball in this product are still guys that are very highly looked at. He'll probably be drafted as a high schooler. He's on the 15U team. More than likely. Doesn't always happen. We have Drew Gilbert, Jace Young, and Will Sanders. Got Tanner Witt, Jordan Sprinkle, Blake Mitchell. Got Will Sanders on the foil. Got Riley Stanford on the 18U team, 234 out of 250. On the patch autograph, silhouettes. Let's see. Not look like he was drafted. Big pitching prospect in the University of Georgia, I think is what they said. Well, let's see. Let's see what his Twitter says. He's going to Georgia Tech. I mean, he's not drafted. Nope, just a college kid. Georgia Tech commit, did not get drafted. I have Jack O'Connor again. Washburn. Joshua Springer on the 15U team. Jace DeSantis, Gabriel Hughes, Brock Jones, 47 out of 99 on the collegiate national team. Let's see what Brock Jones is looking like. And Brock Jones was drafted by the Rays in the Tampa Bay Rays organization. So that is going to Mike McGarity in the Rays. On the Brock Jones, we got Jack O'Connor on the foil. Ethan Long, 251 out of 299 for the collegiate team. On the silhouettes, patch autograph. Drafted in the 20th round of the San Francisco Giants. Let's go into Steve San Diego. We got Christopher Villman Walter Ford, Riley Stanford. At least we're positive on the autographs to memorabilia here for sure. Again, 3 autos so far out of the 5 possible. We got Jackson Ferris, Justin Campbell. We got a whammy, Spencer Torkelson going to the Tigers. Collegiate national team. Not numbered, but I think this is... I don't know if this is a case hit in this or not, but... I've seen quite a bit of Turk going to Kevin Britton and the Tigers. On the whammy. Big head. Got Jake Washburn on the foil. Got Elijah Green, 81 out of 199, the 18U national team. I'm pretty sure he was drafted. He went to IMG. He's a high schooler. And he was drafted in the first round by the Nationals. So that's a nice hit for the Nationals and Patrick Seidel. George Walco, the checklist. Jackson Fristow. We got Zach Strickland, Sean McLean, Hilton, Joshua Springer on the 15U on the foil. We're going to have a 67 out of 99 Gavin Grahovac. National Team Development Program. Look him up. Good old Gavin. He is a high schooler. Got Tamar Johnson for the Pirates, Kevin Parada, and Owen Murphy, who I know was drafted as well. Or at least he's a top prospect. That's the first box of Stars and Stripes. Thank you for bearing with me with the prospects. Got Ryan Clifford, Dylan Beavers, Ethan Puig, 74 out of 80. Pretty dope picture here with the American flag. U15, so definitely going to be somebody that gets random off at the end. Probably won't even be at the end. I'll probably do a whole separate video whenever I get everybody compiled and go over each person, to be honest, because I think it's going to take a little bit longer than just doing it right after the video to make sure it's done properly. We have Riley Stanford, Drew Gilbert. Nice piece of wood bat there, 31 out of 49 on the Gilbert. if he was drafted already. It's part of the Astros organization going to Steve Samiego. We got Robert Moore. Drew Jones was one of the top prospects. Logan Tanner. Everyone thought Drew Jones was going to go first overall to the Orioles. Landon Sims, Slade Codwell, Brooks Lee, Walter Ford, Blake Mitchell, 210 out of 349 on the napkin patch. Let's say being that he's part of the developmental program, that he's still a high schooler. Got Elijah Green, Dylan Sirks, and Elijah Green again. Got Carson Messina, Henry Allen, Cole Kerseeper, Wolko, George Wolko, Hayden Dunhurst, 40 out of 75 with a gold pen again. Let's say that Dunhurst was drafted. I do like the black with the gold signature. Dunhurst is a Royal. So let's go on to Mike McGarity, Carson Page, Drew Gilbert, Jace Young. We got Henry Pfeiffer, Daniel Susak, Joe Allen, Joshua Springer, and we got a jumbo patch, Drew Jones, 10 out of 50 on the Giant navy blue patch going to the Diamondbacks, and Robert Sellers for the Drew Jones. Nice patch. I really thought this was going to be an auto, to be honest. Whenever it was turned over. But we got the jumbo patch. Drew Jones. Kyle Teal, Ethan Puig, and Matthew Wyatt. Josh White, Oliver Santos, Ryan McPherson, 21 out of 60 on the foil. We have Christopher Villeman, John Lash, 138 out of 399. Doesn't really say where he's part of, so we'll see. Class of 2025. So he's like a U15 guy. Looks like he's 30. Got a 2021 checklist. Kyle Miller and Jace Young. I don't know that kid's a U15 kid, but one's another guy that'll be randomed off in a separate video. We'll probably run the randoms for the extra cards tomorrow. Do it in a separate video. Empty right there. 5 packs. Should be 5 autographs. 1 autograph per pack. Good luck to everybody. Got Eric Silva, Braxton Fulford, Austin Love, Matt McLean, Ryan Webb on the refractor, Trey Sweeney for the Yankees, and that's just a blue. A nice autograph here, Jordan Lawler on the refractor going to Robert Sellers. And where Ethan Long's at. Nice Jordan Lawler. Then we got time added on the fireworks. We got Nastrini, Justin Henry Malloy, Power Surge, Peyton Wilson, Robert Alstrom, the Oregon pitcher, 89 out of 99 on the Tiger stripe. A little bit off center. McCade Brown, Jackson Jobe on the red. You got Ian Muller, 11 out of 20 going to the Rangers. Rangers belong to Mike McGarity. 11 out of 20. Jacob Steinmetz draft standouts. Andy Thomas, Liam Spence, Cameron Colley, Owen Kellington, a Pirate, 35 out of 50. Going to JJ. Orange. Have Nick Bush, Travis Adams on the Mojo, blue. Drew Gray going to the Cubbies, 5 out of 20. Mike McGarity. Power Surge, Adrian Del Castillo. Got Max Bain, Brett Carey, Frankie Mozzarella, Brandon Boisier, Noah Miller on the refractor, Ricky Tenderman. Gonzo, Nick Gonzalez going to the Pirates on the refractor. And JJ. Isaac Pacheco on the Crusade. And then the last pack here. What a pretty good box and autographs. Lawler and Gonzalez, 2 top 100 guys. We have Leftwich, Brooks Goswin, James Wood. Gordon Gracefo, 6 out of 75. Gracefo. On the teal. Eric Silva. Khalil Watson. Blue Wave. We're going to have Jagger Haynes on the red. 6 out of 50. Going to Padres. Padres are actually a pretty good team in this, to be honest. I know no one grabbed them. Going to Steve Samiego. Padres have good prospects. So let me see if I can bring up this video. And then last card, we got Joe Rock in the box for Thunderstruck. Get back into USA Baseball Stars and Stripes. So far, knock on wood, it seems to be 4 autos and a memorabilia. Take 4 autos. That's 16 autographs compared to I thought we were maybe going to get 12. So I'm okay with that. Dylan Beavers, Messina, Andrew Dutkinich, Andrew Dutkinich, 56 out of 80. There's been a Nick Gonzalez autograph, a Jordan Lawler autograph, Elijah Green autograph. Dunhurst and Chilcutt seem to be... Chilcutt's 15, so we'll see how he pans out. Other than that, there isn't anything super crazy. There's been a Torkelson whammy, too, which I think's a case hit, but I'm not sure. We got Samuel Highfall on the foil. We got a thick Nate Savino. It's going to be an 8 out of 20 on the black on black. Thick boy. The edges are not great for this card. Nate Savino. Collegiate pitcher, so I'm assuming he's probably drafted. Looks like that's a 180. This little thick boy right there. Nate Savino, let's see where he's looking at. Nate Savino, baseball. He's a Diamondback going to Robert Sellers. We're going to have Christopher Villeman, Ford, and Riley Stanford. You'll see a lot of these guys are going to be players that are in Bowman Draft 2022. We got Carson Wise Hunt, Luis Rodriguez, Nate Savino. We got Austin Nye. We got Brooks Lee with the jumbo patch. That's going to be 11 out of 15. I will say this card is pretty wavy in the back for the Brooks Lee. Pretty sick patch. A white USA jersey. This one's like so hard to put in a sleeve and top loader because he is like warped in the back, unfortunately. But a nice Brooks Lee. A Tamar Johnson, Parada, and Owen Miller. I wonder if who they hold out in draft, because they're going to hold out one of the top 5 guys. I wonder which one they hold out. Hopefully it's not Tamar Johnson. It's not going to be Jackson Holiday either. The first overall pick's always in there. We got Joe Allen, Nolan Traeger, Josh White, unless for whatever reason he's not like refuses to sign cards or something. We got Paxton Kling. Another jumbo patch, 63 out of 150. Logan Tanner. Another card that's a little warped. Oh, whoops. Got Drew Jones, Logan Tanner, and Carson Page to finish up that previous pack. Now we're on to this pack. Oliver Santos, Landon Sims. Have Logan Tanner, 27 out of 60. On the sky blue parallel. Drew Thorpe. Kevin Roberts Jr., and he looks like he's about 12. I'm going to assume he's part of the U15 team. He might be part of the U11 team. We got Kevin Roberts Jr. on the patch autograph. Probably the first ever baseball card he signed. He literally just hits with a good old KR. You know. He's going to be a kid that's going to be obviously randomed off at the end. We got Drew Gilbert, Jace Young, and Will Sanders. Like I said, it's going to be a separate video probably tomorrow, maybe later tonight. Logan Tanner is the Reds, according to Mike. Slade Codwell, Brooks Lee, Ryan Clifford. We're going to have 15U, Mason Russell. We got Bryce Rayner, 309 out of 399. Going to be another one of these U15 kids. Because he also looks like he's 12. Watch Rayner and Roberts Jr. be like the first and second overall pick in like 3 years. We have Jack O'Connor, Washburn, and Joshua Springer. And that is the third box of USA Baseball. The last name is Bryce Rayner. Rain ER. I mean, you can tell from the picture he's 100% a U15 guy. The Roberts Jr. kid looked like he hadn't even hit puberty. Daniel Susak. Joe Allen. Olin Traeger. Got Brennan Phillips. Jace Young. 45 out of 199. I'm pretty sure he was drafted. I'm pretty sure he's Josh Young's little brother. If I'm not mistaken. Carson Page, Drew Gilbert, and Jace Jung. Yeah. So, drafted by the Tigres, going to Kevin Britton. Got Josh White, Oliver Santos, Landon Sims, Brock Jones. Got Ryan Spresiak, 86 out of 99. I'm assuming he's a 15U guy because he's in the National Team Development Program, or a guy that's in high school maybe still. Will Sanders, Jack O'Connor, and Jack Washburn. We got Brennan Phillips, Brock Jones, Jackson Holiday, 14 out of 60, going to the Orioles. Kevin Britton. First overall pick. Jaden Hilton. We got Henry Allen, 125 out of 399, part of the 15U. The 2021 checklist. Kyle Miller and Jace Young. Two more packs left. Chilcutt on the 15U. Caden Griss. Andrew Dutkinich. Have the foil 2021 checklist. Jackson Fristow, 135 out of 250. Elijah Green, Dylan Cruz, and Elijah Green. Last pack of Stars and Stripes. Got Jacob Berry, Henry Pfeiffer, Michael Kennedy, Fristow's a Yankee. So I'm really curious to see how many of these guys are in Bowman Draft 2022. Got Jackson Wiggins on the foil. Ethan Long, 29 out of 49. Part of Bat memorabilia. Ethan Long. We got Robert Moore, Drew Jones, and Logan Tanner. So nothing super crazy in the last box. Kennedy's a Pirate. So, okay, so he'll be a Yankee in 8 years and just tearing up the league. Okay, got it. Or somewhere else in the AL East. All right, last pack. Where are you at? Oh, got all 5 packs out. We got Jordan VRs, Sean Gusenberg, Dustin Sands, going to the Nationals, 65 out of 99 on the Tiger Stripes. Texas A&M pitcher. Even though because he got drafted by the Giants, we'll go with the Giants even if he doesn't sign. We got Tavera. Richard Fitz. That's kind of what I was explaining in the very beginning. We're going to have Ryan Bliss, which I believe Bliss is a... Is Bliss a Diamondback or is he a Ray? We got 96 out of 99. I always get him confused. Because even if he was drafted by the Giants, if he doesn't sign, he can go back and sign with the Giants, right? Isn't that how it works? Later on. We got Thunderstruck, or is that just in hockey? Okay. Robert Sellers eaten with the Diamondbacks this time around. We have Michael Morales, Wes Clark, Mitch Pratt. We got a Sean Burke on the Burgundy Cracked Ice, 18 out of 23. Haven't seen this one yet. Going to the University of Maryland. No, he's a White Sox. Going to Robert Sellers. Brendan Beck, the Yankee. Cooper Bowman, another Yankee. We got Wes Clark. Not really sure who Wes Clark is for. Oh, he's a Gamecock, clearly. Fireworks, Brandon Boisier. Brewers, what for Wes Clark? We got Mason Miller. Carson Williams, CES. Max Ferguson. Joshua Baez. Ethan Wilson. On the red wave, we got Cooper Bowman, 12 out of 20. Going to the New York Yankees. And Steve Samiego. Nice Cooper Bowman hit. Louisville product. Fireworks, Christian Franklin. Yeah, I know Wilson's a Philly. Those are like the red and blue are just base parallels. We got Adrian Del Castillo. Henry Davis, Tanner Allen, Michael Kieran. Luke Murphy, Brady House, Ryan Kusek, 88 out of 99. Going to the Braves, even though he's an Oakland Athletic now, was drafted by the Bravos. And that's going to go to Mike McGarity. Prospect, Wander Franco. And our last pack. Got Peyton Wilson, Jackson Merrill, Mason Black, Dylan Smith. It's going to be a 3 out of 15 on the dark blue. Can't think of what the swirls are called for a parallel. I believe he's a Tiger. Brant Herter. Brandon Boisier. Cal Conley's going to go to the Braves as well on the refractor. Got a power surge, Peyton Wilson. So put all this stuff to the side. We'll go over the hits. A lot of hits in this, to be honest. So like I said, we'll have to go through the high schoolers and the U15 guys. I'll put all their cards together. Like when I sort the USA Baseball guys, I'll go through each one. And essentially, well, I'll have a video either later tonight or tomorrow where I random off each team. And that's just kind of how we're going to roll with it. Or random off each player, because I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. I don't think if I do it right now, we'll have it as accurate as I want it to be. But so we'll probably do it tomorrow afternoon or so. We have 3 out of 15, Dylan Smith. Sean Burke out of 23. Out of 99, Dustin Sands. Kennedy out of 60. Jackson Holiday out of 60. My bad. Kennedy was out of 80, not 60. I apologize. Speciak out of 99 on the diaper. Logan Taylor out of 60. Logan Taylor on the huge white patch out of 150. We have the tricolor 11 out of 15, Brooks Lee on the huge jumbo patch. There is some non-autos back here that we will grab. We have Spencer Torkelson on the whammy going to the Tigers. Gavin Grahovic out of 99. We have a 74 out of 80, Ethan Puig. And we'll put all these to the side. Oh, wait. So a whole pile. We can go over all these guys, right? No. Okay. We have Andrew Duckinich. Khalil Watson on the blue wave. Gordon Graceffo on the teal. We have Drew Jones, 10 out of 50. Was considered the top prospect even though Jackson Holiday went number 1. Drew Jones unfortunately got hurt, but he ended up getting drafted by the Diamondbacks. Owen Kellington on the orange. Brock Jones out of 99. Alstrom on the Tiger Stripes. O'Connor out of 80. And McPherson out of 50. My bad. McPherson out of 60. The 5s and 8s and everything in that stuff looks... It's like silver on silver. It's pretty hard to read with the lighting. Let's get into the autographs. We have Cal Conley for the Braves. Ryan Cusick for the Braves. Cooper Bowman for the Yankees. Wes Clark to a team. I was going to say, I forget what team you belong to, but Wes Clark, base autograph. Ryan Bliss for Diamondbacks on the blue. Ethan Long out of 49. Jackson Freesto out of 250. Henry Allen out of 399. Right there, 3 nice patch autographs. Let's get some guys out of the back here. We have Ian Muller for the Rangers out of 20. Ethan Long out of 299. Riley Stanford out of 250 on the silhouettes. Blake Mitchell out of 349, the U15 product. Elijah Green, top 10 pick if I'm not mistaken, 81 out of 199 of the Nationals. Hayden Dunhurst, 40 out of 75 silhouettes. We're going to have Chilcutt. Everyone's going to have a chance to get some Chilcutt here. 23 out of 84 on the black with the gold ink U15 squad. Drew Gilbert, 31 out of 49 on the silhouettes, part of the bet. Then we're going to have a Nick Gonzalez and Jordan Lawler, both refractors for the Pirates. J.J. Harding and then Lawler going to the D-backs and Robert Sellers. Probably the 2 of the best prospects that were hit with autographs. Both are top 100 guys right now in MLB. They'll both probably be up in the majors next year, I would assume. I appreciate you guys getting this break. I know it was a little bit of fun, a little bit lower cost break, but look at the amount of, like, this is all autographs right here. That's crazy. I think there was, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 autographs in the break. And then the other was, what that puts it at, what, 10 memorabilia or something like that. So a lot of autographs. I think I'm going to get some Leaf Metal Jumbos that comes with 10 autographs. They're relatively, the price on them drops some Triple E. We'll do some prospect stuff with a lot of autographs in it for a cheap price. I think it allows guys to kind of collect, if you're like into prospects or prospecting a little bit, but don't want the price tag of Bowman, but want to collect autographs of some of these young guys for your personal collection. I think that those are the products to do it. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe. We do have a basketball break that I think has 1 spot. We'll see if that fills up or doesn't fill up. We'll see. I know it's relatively close. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe.